würdiger Rahmen, glaube ich, für so eine Verabschiedung dann auch. Ja, ganz viele Jungs dabei, 7 an der Zahl, die wir heute verabschieden wollen. Der eine ein bisschen länger dabei, der andere ein bisschen weniger lang, aber nichtsdestotrotz alle mit vollem Herzen dabei und wir sind sehr dankbar für die gemeinsame Zeit. Fangen wir an mit einem, heute leider in Abwesenheit, an die Warte, nicht durch viele Worte aufgefallen, aber ja, großartig, dass er dabei gewesen ist. Sehr schade, dass er heute nicht bei uns sein kann, aber auch an dich in Abwesenheit vielen Dank an ihn. Als nächstes eine unserer Katzen, leider beruflich zieht es ihn zu einem Club, der da mehr in der Nähe ist, nachvollziehbarerweise, aber trotzdem sehr, sehr schade, dass er geht. Jonas Köhler, vielen Dank für die Zeit mit dir. Als nächstes ein Spieler, wo wir stolz drauf sind, wenn ein Junge aus unseren Reihen dann den Sprung 2 Ligen höher gleich wagt und versucht. Ihn zieht zum HEWC. Wir wünschen dir da alles Gute für deine sportliche Zukunft und möglicherweise sieht man sich aber in der Pokalschlacht der nächsten Saison. Würden wir uns auch freuen. Lia, vielen Dank für die Zeit. Dann die zweite Katze, sehr, sehr lange bei uns gewesen jetzt. Ich glaube, Michi Schlechtweg, der einzige Keeper, den du nicht völlig im Grund und Boden trainiert hast, der sich gewehrt hat nach Kräften. Marco, viel Spaß auf dem Fahrrad. Marco Wendt, vielen Dank. Heute leider nicht mit Stutzen an auf der Tribüne, aber bitte find den Weg nach vorne. Also da bist du schon, ich sehe dich gerade, Benny Ernst, die dritte Katze im Bunde. Auch dir alles Gute, aber da geht der Weg dann möglicherweise weiter. Schön, dass du dabei warst. Vielen, vielen Dank. Zu guter Letzt dann 2 Jungs, die die Buffer zunächst mal an den Nagel hängen, deswegen haben wir sie auch ans Ende gehängt. Einer, der ehrlicherweise ja schon aus dem Rentendasein nochmal Feuer gefangen hat bei uns. Schermo, vielen Dank, hat mega Spaß gemacht. Fand der Peter nicht so, aber da muss man wechseln. Und zu guter Letzt ein Spieler, der sich eigentlich bei einem anderen Verein einen bedeutenden Namen im Hamburger Amateurfußball gemacht hat, die letzten Jahre dann hier bei uns da weitergemacht hat, wo er bei Sperber aufgehört hat. Benny Bartz, vielen Dank. Fantastische Zeit mit dir. Eine gute Nummer 10. So, die meisten wissen, dass noch jemand verabschiedet werden muss, aber das werden wir erst kurz vor Anpfiff machen. Deswegen ziehen die Jungs sich jetzt erstmal um und dann kurz vor Anpfiff hören wir dann den Präsidenten nochmal. Vielen Dank. Ja, auch von mir vielen Dank, Jungs. Vielen Dank für eure Leistung. Vielen Dank für euren Einsatz beim HFC Falke. War schön, euch auf dem Rasen spielen zu sehen. Dankeschön. Und damit kommen wir jetzt ins Tagesgeschäft, was jetzt gar kein graues Tagesgeschäft ist, sondern wir dürfen nochmal international spielen. Und da haben wir dann auch jetzt die Aufstellung unserer Gäste von Lodigiani. Und zwar spielen sie im Tor mit der Nummer 1, der Nummer 1 Tiziano Sicardi. Mit der Nummer 2 spielt Alessio Piletti. Mit der Nummer 3 spielt Andrea Cacciacaro. Mit der Nummer 4 läuft Pierpaolo Pepe auf. Mit der Nummer 5 spielt Eduardo Barbetti. Die 6 unserer Gäste ist Alessio Elta. Mit der Nummer 7 spielt Francesco Vanella. Mit der Nummer 8 läuft Daniele Massella auf. Die 10 ist Davide Groß. Mit der Nummer... Entschuldigung. Die Nummer 9 ist Davide Groß. Mit der Nummer 10 spielt Andrea Bonino. Mit der Nummer 11 ist Mattia Pompei auf dem Feld. Mit der 13 ist Andrea Rea dabei. Die 14 unserer Gäste ist Sabatino Amoroso und die Nummer 15 ist Gianluca Maione. Wer ein bisschen durchgezählt hat, hat gemerkt, habe die erste Elf plus die 3 Auswechselspieler zusammengenommen. Das habt ihr euch sicherlich komplett notiert. Und damit haben wir jetzt die Mannschaftsaufstellung Hamburger Fußballclub Falke. Basti Stoffers in seinem letzten Heimspiel für den Hamburger Fußballclub Falke, der Kälber, haben folgende 11 Spieler aufgestellt. Mit der Nummer 32 ist Marco Wendt im Tor. Mit der Nummer 3 läuft Tufan Kotsch auf. Mit der Nummer 5 ist Bennett Schlechtweg dabei. Unsere Nummer 8 ist Timo Riemer. Mit der Nummer 10 ist Benjamin Barz dabei. Mit der Nummer 11 spielt Henrik Ebbeke. Mit der Nummer 13 läuft Marcel Peters auf. Unsere Nummer 17 ist Elvin Kuljic heute. Mit der Nummer 18 spielt Jan Patzel. Unsere Nummer 25 ist Marvin Harvard. Mit der Nummer 28 spielt Kahn Bilgi. Und wir haben auch eine Auswechselbank. Und dort sitzen oder warten auf ihren Einsatz mit der Nummer 1 Jonas Köhler. Mit der Nummer 6 Daniel Stolte. Mit der Nummer 9 Athanasios Giannakis. Mit der Nummer 22 Elia Sinemus. Und komplettiert mit unserer Auswechselbank von der Nummer 30. Und die trägt Nikolas Schimmerling. Und wenn ich hier von der Nummer spreche, ihr seid keine Nummern für uns, ihr seid Falken. Und damit wünschen wir uns allen ein wunderschönes Spiel in der Fenix Trophy. Ihr habt es ja wahrscheinlich auch schon gemerkt, die Zeit ist fortgeschritten. Der Anpfiff wird um 20 Uhr sein. Es dauert noch einen kleinen Moment, aber die Mannschaft der Römer macht sich schon bereit. Der Schiedsrichter gespannt, wartet auf den Einsatz. Es geht gleich los. Wir wünschen euch jetzt schon mal viel Spaß und genießt den Abend.
And with that, I say hello, good evening, and welcome to tonight's coverage of the Fenix Trophy, the second to last game in Group A. We'll start a little bit delayed now. Kickoff will be at 8 o'clock German time, which will be in roughly 5 minutes. And you might have seen beforehand the end of year celebrations for the home side. The regular season is over, but the Fenix Trophy is just heating up as there is everything to play for in this Group A. If you were here yesterday, you might have seen the match between the Prague Raptors and Lodigiani Calcio. If you weren't, well, where were you is my only question. If you were and you're here today, well, good on you. You're in for some good football. I welcome you all to tonight's exciting coverage of HFC Falke versus Lodigiani Calcio in this second to last game in Group A of the Fenix Trophy. If you want more information on the standings and the results of previous games that I won't get into much detail here right now, you can read up on all of it at phoenixtrophy.eu. That's Phoenix, F-E-N-I-X, trophy.eu, along with all the information regarding the tournament. If you're new here, you can read up there. And if you're old here, well, it's glad to have you back. We're about to get on the way here with kickoff in about 5 minutes' time. And while I do have 5 minutes, I will look into Group A just a little bit and what is actually at stake. There's still a three-way race for first place in Group A, and amazingly enough, with 2 games to go, no position is actually locked in. The entire table can still change, even with one team already having played all of their games. Yes, goal difference could very much be a factor in these remaining 2 games. The 2 teams here today, where do they stand? Lodigiani Calcio now in second place in Group A after, I'm going to have to spoil you now. If you don't want to hear it, then hear away now. But spoilers from yesterday, Lodigiani Calcio did suffer a very heavy defeat in the Czech Republic at the hands of the Prague Raptors. 3-0 they went down, and one might think, yes, this might be the consequence of having to play 2 games day after day, yesterday and today. They are fielding 2 very different lineups, 22 different players we're playing between yesterday and today, so that might have an effect, but at the end of the day, it's all about the fun and the good spirit of football, because that is what we're here to do. Make friends, not millionaires. Let the Phoenix fly.
dass unsere Kollegen in Weiß aufgetaucht sind. Und unsere Jungs werden sich jetzt nochmal umziehen. Das heißt, der A.S.D. Falke spielt in gewohnter Tracht in Blau und Schwarz. Das Ganze verzögert sich jetzt nochmal ein paar Minuten. Trinkt euer Bier, seid entspannt als ich.
A very funny and slight mix-up there announced from President Timo Oehlenschläger of HFC Falke. You can see the visitors already standing there prepared in white shirts, and well, Falke did not expect them to be in white shirts, and they were also wearing white shirts. And white on white in a football match, I mean, that's not really going to work, is it? It could be a fun little exhibition match and fun little challenge to figure out who's my teammate and who isn't, but we want to play for something here, so HFC Falke will very quickly change into their traditional home shirts, the black and the blue, and then we will get on the way shortly. Maybe a little psychological advantage here now for the visitors after having come over here from the Czech Republic yesterday. What am I saying? I'm not going to get into much detail here about psychological advantages. It's beautiful weather here in Hamburg, as you would expect from German weather. It was beautiful up until an hour ago, and then it started raining, which is of course typical. But the humidity has therefore cleared up a little bit. It's nice and warm now, not too hot. You really can't complain. The pitch is excellent. So if anything, the players will only have themselves to blame for today's result. Getting into the table a little bit more, everything to play for. As I said, the entire dynamic of the table can shift. But what are the teams playing for? They are playing for that coveted number one spot, that number one seed in Group A. Because in a couple of weeks' time, in the final round in Rimini, Italy, we will have the final round where seed A, spot one in Group A, I would say, will go on to face first place in Group B, the group that has already finished. And who finished first in Group B? That's right. If you know, you know. If not, then where were you? That's all I can say. Where were you all this week? Did you not follow the action? First place in Group B, FC United of Manchester. And whoever finishes first in Group A will have a date with destiny, as I've said 2 weeks ago, with FC United, as first plays first, second plays second, third plays third, and fourth plays fourth. Looking at the table in Group A, the Prague Raptors now lead. 5 games played, 9 points, a +3 goal difference now after winning 3-0 yesterday, pushing Lodigiani Calcio into second on goal difference. That 3-0 could very well be a big factor in the final standings of this group. Lodigiani Calcio in second now, 5 games played, a +2 goal difference, only one behind the Prague Raptors, also on 9 points. HFC Falke then in third after a stunning, magnificent 3-2, a late 3-2 victory last week, 2 weeks ago, I should say, against fourth place CD Cuenca Metalistes. HFC Falke, though, might have a slight advantage, seeing as they have only played 4 games in this group. Metalistes already done at 6, -4 goal difference, 6 points. HFC Falke tied on points, but the better goal difference at -1, and the home side here from Hamburg will look to run the gauntlet. They beat Cuenca Metalistes 2 weeks ago, 3-2. If they beat Lodigiani Calcio here, they have a final match. They have it anyway, but that match will then be even bigger in a week's time against the Prague Raptors. Whoever wins that one will go on to face FC United of Manchester. Draws could, of course, always happen, but we haven't had a draw here yet, and I'm going to cross my fingers that I'm not going to jinx it and we're going to get a boring 0-0 here tonight, but I highly doubt it because the action, especially from these two sides, has been nothing short of spectacular in the past game. So I'm expecting something very similar here as we wait for the game to get underway. I can talk forever, even if the game has to be postponed for another 30 minutes. I can talk and talk all night long, so I hope you'll get used to my voice and I don't annoy you too quickly as we wait here for the action to commence. But in the meantime, I will give you a short breather to maybe grab a drink, grab some friends, tell all your friends, tell your family what you're about to see here. HFC Falke against Lodigiani Calcio, the guests from Roma, Italy. Yesterday they were in Prague in the Czech Republic, and now they're here in Germany, and we of course welcome them very dearly that they made the trip here. The referees are now slowly but surely getting ready, as I assume HFC Falke will very shortly come out and we can get this match underway. So tell your friends, tell your family, invite them to watch this spectacular game. Grab a drink, grab some food, grab everything you need. Might want to go to the toilet right now because once this game starts, you probably won't want to look away. So get everything you need done beforehand, and then we can get into the football. As we still have a little bit of time, I'll go into a little bit further detail into the lineups for tonight. A few changes on the HFC Falke side, most notably double goal scorer from 2 weeks ago, Elias Cinemas, on the bench today, maybe, hopefully, hoping to use him as a joker for later on in the game to bringing on with a little bit of extra speed that he's got. Very deadly in front of goal 2 weeks ago, very clinical. Of course, Hendrik Ebeker up front again, Captain Benjamin Bartz also in the lineup, so the home side will not be looking to take it easy on the visitors here, even though they are fielding a completely different lineup. As I said, 11 players played it last week, including substitutions, and today 11 completely different players. So a very large squad, all with obviously a lot of talent, and we shall see how this will affect the team. 11 different players. Maybe they focus entirely on this game, and the 11 players yesterday focused on that game. Obviously, they would have wished not to lose 3-0, but hey, that's football. Anything can happen. The first match between Lodigiani Calcio and the Prague Raptors, if anybody can remember, I will remind you, finished 4-1 for the Italians, for Lodigiani Calcio. So, as we can see, anything can happen. A 4-1 victory can then, weeks later, turn into a 3-0 loss. This thing happens in football. That is why this group is so close. 2 teams on 9, 2 teams on 6. Nothing is decided. Anything can happen. Goal difference could be the deciding factor between first and potentially third. Anything can happen in this side as we wait for things to get underway. Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat already. I'm nervous as well. I want things to get underway, but we have to be just a little bit more patient, as I think we can now slowly start to see, yes, I believe I can see some players in black and blue over there. The home side has arrived. They have the right shirts on. Oof, would have been very difficult to play in white. Maybe we'll keep that idea open for Rimini in a couple of weeks' time. If you don't know, well, then mark your calendars, because we will have the final round in Rimini on June 10th and June 11th, the Friday and the Saturday. Mark your calendars. It will, of course, be shown here. And, hey, perhaps, maybe, if you're nearby or fancy a summer holiday, why not come down to Rimini, where all the teams will be there to play against each other. 4 games will await you on those 2 days. And we have a very special one coming up here today. HFC Falke against the Lodigiani Calcio. Everything up for grabs in Group A.
Damit ist jetzt fast alles bereitet für einen stimmungsvollen Fußballabend. Aber es gibt noch etwas, was wir sagen müssen. Und zwar müssen wir von einem verdienten Falken Abschied nehmen, von dem wir sehr lange nicht Abschied nehmen mussten, weil er so lange da ist. Und ich glaube, ich finde dafür nicht die richtigen Worte, Hille. Dafür haben wir ja unseren Präsidenten.
Ja, liebe Falken, liebe Fußballfreunde, liebe Gäste, 2014 wurde der HFC Falke gegründet, und als es darum ging, eine Entscheidung zu treffen, wer potenziell der erste Trainer des HFC Falke sein könnte, entschied man sich zur Saison 2015 in der ersten Spielzeit für Dirk Hellmann mit seinem Team. Mittlerweile sind wir im Jahr 2022 angekommen. Wer sich den Profibereich anschaut, Helle, ich glaube, mir fallen wenige Trainer ein, bis auf Christian Streich, der diesen Weg beim SC Freiburg gegangen ist. Wenn jemand so lange dabei ist, wenn jemand der Trainer der ersten Stunde ist, der Trainer des ersten Aufstieges in der Kreisklasse, in der Kreisliga, in die Bezirksliga, wenn der Trainer der erste Trainer ist, der dafür sorgt, dass wir eine zweite Mannschaft mit ins Leben rufen können, der diesen Verein nicht nur auf dem Platz sogar, sondern auch außerhalb des Platzes und drumherum so trägt wie du, dann verdient er diesen Moment, diese alleinige Dankessagung. Wir haben etwas für dich vorbereitet. Ich würde mich freuen, wenn du einmal zu Stoffi nach vorne kommst. Mit einem tosenden Applaus für Dirk Hellmann, 7 Jahre. Wir wollen Danke sagen, zuerst Danke sagen. Ich habe ja nochmal nachgefragt, welche Trikotgröße du denn so hast. Du bist noch eine Trikotgröße kleiner als ich. Von daher, ja, es ist ein L. Wenn Stoffi es umdreht, du bekommst das Trikot mit der Nummer 1, was sonst nur dem Torwart gehört, mit deiner ersten Gravierung. Dirk Hellmann, erster Trainer des HFC Falke, vielen Dank für deine Arbeit. Man überlegt lange weiter, was man tun soll. Man könnte ganz viele Gastgeschenke machen. Das einfachste Gastgeschenk wäre, weil ich mir vorstellen könnte, dass Fiete ja ganz viel Lust auf Fußball hat. Du hast ja einen kleinen Sohnemann bekommen, Janine ja auch gerne mal mit einem Wein mal am Rand steht. Deshalb kriegst du von uns eine lebenslange Dauerkarte. Wann immer du kommen möchtest, kannst du kommen. Vielen Dank für 7 Jahre. Um die ganze Sache noch wilder zu machen, hast du ja nicht nur das Erima-Trikot in der Hand, sondern seit dieser Saison auch das Hummel-Trikot. Und auch wenn ich mir jetzt die Schande der Mitgliedschaft einhole, danke Dirk Hellmann für 2015 bis 2022. Du bist damit quasi der erste Druck, der vorne auf der Brust drauf ist. Ich glaube, das hast du dir verdient. Danke für deine Arbeit und ich hoffe, dass wir uns außerhalb des Platzes noch immer wiedersehen.
A very special moment here in Hamburg as HFC Falke do have to say goodbye to their first and only coach so far. Dirk Hellmann will be stepping down after the tournament. The season for them has concluded. He's been with the team since its foundation in 2014 and is now an honorary and of course very special member with a lifetime season ticket now for the club. So whenever he wants to come down, he is of course always invited. Very special scenes here, and now we're getting ready for some very special football, hopefully, because that's what we're here for. Tear-jerking moments and emotional moments that will make your heart race faster and faster, like it did 2 weeks ago, like it did yesterday, like it has done every other Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We've been on air here to cover the Fenix Trophy, the first and hopefully not last. As we get ready for kickoff, a short word on the officials. Referee for tonight, Emil Reichardt, who will be accompanied by Jan Damas and René Hulke at the sidelines. And we are underway here in Hamburg, 10 minutes past 8, a little bit later than expected, and already perhaps the first chance, a great mistake at the back, and a good save there by Marco Wendt. Well, he had to be ready because I can't even get a sentence out 10 seconds into the game, and we've already got the first opportunity. I told you this game could go very fast and very hectic quickly, and we're already seeing it here as the Italians are coming out of the gates firing. But HFC Falke are also here. Bartz over onto the wing now to Ebeke, looking perhaps for a cross from the right. It's a good ball in, but headed away to safety by the Italian defence. And this is going to be one for the ages, I'm telling you now, if this keeps up its pace. And again, another misplaced pass. A good shot opportunity. It's just wide there from Timo Riemer. As we go in to look at it again, a misplaced pass here put under pressure. And Riemer is there to pick it up. It has time to pick his shot, but it's just past the post. A little bit off target there, but maybe that was just the first of many to come, as we're only 1 minute in, and already it could be 1-1. Already if somebody could be in the lead. Well, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to make a bold prediction. I do not think this is going to finish 0-0. Calcio now making their way forward with David Groß here. Back to Bonino. Marcella. Good pass onto the wing here now, 1-on-1. Pompey can't get past, and the ball is picked up by the Hamburg defense. Cleared forward again, but there's nowhere there to get it. Oh, a long distance shot. It's dripping and it's dropping right over the bar. Little bit maybe too optimistic, but you never know. You never know. One of these shots could land in the top corner, and then hello, YouTube highlights. Bart's back to Wendt. Falke maybe looking to slow things down a little bit. Play the game the way they want to play, not let the Italians run over them here. Because that could be very dangerous. If you go behind 1-0 very early on, if a second follows, then it's an uphill battle. Patzel now. To Bilgin, and he can't control it. That'll be out for a throw. This is, of course, the second encounter between these two teams after the match in Italy in the Roma, which finished 3-1 to the Italians. So HFC Falke will be looking for revenge, but the Italians will, of course, be looking to make an example of Falke like they did in the first game to go on and cement their position in first place. And then, of course, hope that Falke could maybe take a point off of the Prague Raptors, who will be, again, chasing Calcio if they do win here today. Good cross out onto the right now. Looking for someone in the box. Can't quite find it. Schlechtweg out to Bilgin. Back to Patzel. Very tight defense here for the Italians. A long ball forward. Only finds the keeper. Very center-focused team here, the Italians. Looking to close down space as much as possible. Not leave any room for HFC Falke to make any quick 1-2 combinations and perhaps find some space. Bilgin making a run here on the right. Can Schlichtweg find him? No, he cannot. As he now receives the ball from Patzel, it was. Ebeke. Backwards again. Schlichtweg has to be careful here that he doesn't lose it. Patzel again under pressure. As we can see, no space here for Falke. Try and set anything up. Very, very good positioning here from the Italian side. Lodigiani Calcio, one would assume the favourites here tonight. It's a good ball forward by Patzel. Bilgin. A good cross in. Bart's having difficulty there controlling it, but he does win it back. No foul, says the referee. Maybe looking for a shot here. No, goes for again. Now maybe a shot. It's a good one, and it's just over the bar. Ooh, we're getting closer and closer in this game. Only 5 minutes gone, and another good chance for the home side. As we take a look at it again, Good little pass there, and a nice shot that could be dropping into the far corner, but now just over the bar. A little bit too high there, but we're getting closer. We're inching closer towards a top bins goal here. I can feel it coming. I can't quite get on the end of it. There was Francesco Panella. He would have been through there with a good crossing opportunity. But if you were here 2 weeks ago when HFC Falke faced Cuenca Mendisteles, the one thing that proved pivotal for them, that proved vital, were long balls forward. Very long balls, accurate balls forward that always managed to find someone in space and they could convert from there. But will that strategy work here today against a very tight, a very compact Italian side? They might have to do what they just did there with that chance and maybe ditch the long balls and go more for the short passing. Try and maybe get some shots from distance on target and perhaps go for a rebound. So again, they attempt another long ball, but this one isn't good enough. And now perhaps a very quick counter from the Italians. A good ball looking for Panella there again was Daniele Marcella, but couldn't quite find him. And I think if Falke give Lodigiani here, if they give them an inch, they will take a mile. The Italians have proven to be very dangerous in the past, and they will look to be so today. Patzel again asking for support, asking where can I put it? Does find Eberke now. But he's immediately put under pressure. Beautiful sliding tackle there by Andrea Bonino to dispossess Eberke there. And it's again backwards for Falke. Very difficult to get through here in these first 10 minutes. But they have slowed the game down. They have slowed the aggression down from the Italians, who do, of course, look very compact. And as I said, if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Falke will look to keep a hold of this ball as long as possible and not allow the Italians to play their game. Patzel again under pressure by Pompey. Now even Wendt under pressure. Perhaps in space now. Good movement from Harvard. Goal scorer 2 weeks ago. Looking to add on here today. The Italians we can see lining up in a 4-4-2 today. And again, that's the long ball that I was spoken about. Can he get on the end of it? No, it will be offside actually. But the keeper was there to meet it. Good movement there from Tiziano Stellardi it is. I didn't mention it in the beginning, but I did mention it last week. My Spanish is horrible. And if my Italian is half as good as my Spanish, well, it's just as horrible because half of 0 is still pretty much 0, isn't it? So I do apologize if I do mispronounce any of these Italian names, but I am doing my best, and when in doubt, just roll the R's and then somehow it'll work. Either I'll sound Italian or like a pirate, whatever. I'll somehow find a way to make it work. Again back to Wendt, again looking for a long ball, but it's blocked again. These blocks could be dangerous if they do fall to the right players for Lodigiani here. But as of right now, Falke with the majority of the possession. Looking for Eberke, but it's stopped by Pierpaolo Pepe. That one I can pronounce. Another attempt for Falke, but again, this one high and wide. One of these days, that one will land in the top corner and we will be screaming for months watching it back, but, well, if it doesn't, then it's just another shot, isn't it? The home crowd now starting to rally behind their side, who have done well in these first 10 minutes to keep the Italians, Lodigiani Calcio, under control. Nice dispossession there again from Falke. Look to try and get it back to Vent. They do manage to do so, but these stray balls, if one of them lands in space for an Italian, then it could be very, very dangerous. Things could turn very, very quickly for the North German side. But so far, so good for the home team. Patzel can't find anyone and has to go back to Vent. Now perhaps on the other side with Koch. Well, if the left doesn't work, we'll go to the right. And if the right doesn't work, then we'll charge up the centre. Harry Maguire-esque. Let's go. Come on. Premier League style football here. That's what we want to see. Back to the left. And back to the centre. The keeper it is. Now, one could argue, well, just get the ball forward, just hoof it, get some action in, but it's not as simple as that. It's very tight there for Falke. They need to make the right passes and the right moves at the right time, otherwise it could be costly. A good cross in here, but it is a little bit too long and will go out of play for a goal kick. They need to be careful here, the home side. They went behind last time, 2 weeks ago, to Mr. Listes, and it was difficult for them to get back in. They did manage so, but one would assume they would have maybe liked it to have been a bit easier. And they don't want to make the same mistake here again. And likewise, of course, the Italians don't want to make the mistake of going behind again. Because being 1-0 down against a team that really wants to win, and trust me, both of these teams really want to win, one goal here could prove pivotal. Nice run here forward. Can he find someone? It's deflected back to the keeper, and that'll be to safety. Another attempt at a long ball forward to Bilgin, but it is intercepted by Cacciacaro. Now maybe the Italians can show what they can do. With a bit of space in the ball here. Sliding tackle not successful this time around. Benino out to Cacciacaro. Nice little movement there. He's passed one, he's passed two, he's passed another. Tries to get it into the centre there, but he can't find a teammate. Very dangerous opportunity there. Maybe a counter-attack now. Nope. Things settle back down now in the centre. But we saw there a very brief spell there. Very quick movement from the Italians. And they can get through here. They can slice through like a hot knife through butter if Hamburg are not careful. Long ball forward again to Bartz, tries to head it onto a teammate, but it's inaccurate. As the Italians now, perhaps with space, with Gross. Movement on the right and in the centre. He tries to find it on the right. He does. It's a good ball in, and perhaps a chance here for the Italian side. It's deflected off the post, and out for a corner it will be. Well, I said a quick movement here could prove vital. It's a nice movement here. You see on the right and in the centre, two players making a run for it, and it's onto the right. Little touch there. The sliding tackle is just enough to dip the ball onto the post. Very crucial sliding tackle there by Koch, as the Italians will have the first corner of the game here. It's a short ball in, and it can be cleared by the home side, but a quick movement. They're quick, they're slick Italians. Run through you like little speedy little mice that you want to catch, but they're just too quick. You can't get a hold of them. And that is why Falke are trying to slow the game down, not give the Italians the ball that much, to not let them pick up this speed and try and play their own game in their own ground and try to frustrate the Italians. A free kick in a good crossing position here now for Lodigiani Calcio. Got some very big men there in the box, so perhaps looking to get a good heading opportunity here. That's a good cross into the far post, but it's caught beautifully by Marco Wendt there. Strong hands to hold on to that one, as there was a Lodigiani attacker waiting at the far post to just nip that one into the back of the net. Nice moving here from Harvard to win the ball back. He's dispossessed again, but he's going for it again. And oh, that could be a free kick. Yes, it will be. Little bit late with the challenge there. Did well to win the ball the first time around, but the second time around was not clean. No yellow card here, though. It'll just be a warning. And again, another free kick in a similar position, only on the other side, now on the left side. The first cross was good. Perhaps this one can be better. Looks like it will be Elter to take it. Yes, it will. It's a short pass this time, no cross. It's a good shot. Ooh, that came off the post again. That's the second time this game. A fantastic shot there. We'll take another look at it in a second. Wow, a short pass this time around. Nicely controlled. It's jumped up. He probably didn't expect that, but he does well to get it back onto his left. And a good strike there. Wendt doesn't expect that, and it slams off the post. Unlucky to not find a teammate on the rebound. Well, we're inching and we're inching. From 30-yard shots over the bar, we're now getting into 15-yard shots ricocheting off the post. One of these days, that'll smash into the top corner, and I'll probably lose my voice, but I'll do my best to control myself. So I hope you're not wearing headphones, because things could get loud. Warning, and that is the first and only warning you will get in that regard. Nicely won again there by Elter. Gets it back and perhaps looking for a shot here again. It's a good shot, but that is straight at the keeper. Wendt drops it the first time, but no danger there as he picks it up. Lodigiani now with the majority of the chances. Falke again trying to slow them down, trying to play their own game, but they're going to have to start being aggressive themselves if they don't want the Italians to roll over them on these counter-attacks. But at the same time, they have to be careful. It's a double-edged sword. Do you go forward? Do you open yourself up more to try and find some space? But then you run into the danger of losing it and running into danger yourself. But that, as we probably all know, is football. Now then, some passing at the back from Lodigiani. Barbetti tries to find a pass forward, but Elter there is dispossessed. Patzel again for Falke. Can't find anyone forward, so they have to transition back over to the left side. Harvard. Good pass there out onto the wing, perhaps looking for a cross. Can he get one in? Goes for a little 1-2, little step over. He's not fooling the Italian there. Parts of a ball forward. Oh, call for offside. No. Yes, it will be. Unlucky there for Falke. Maybe could have made a little bit more of that opportunity. Goes with a good ball forward out to the right for Panella. Can't quite make it past the defender, but he will win the throw. And Marcella looks again there for a cheeky little chip forward. His teammates not expecting it though, so it will be just a goal kick to the home side. 20 minutes in, it's been fast, it's been furious, but we are still goalless here. Well, again, I don't believe it will stay that way. Still a long time to go, still much to play for. And both teams fighting for this victory, fighting for first place in this group. Everything still up for grabs. Ebica out to Peters. Out to Bilgin, scruffed it a little bit, but will be picked up by Poljic there. Looked like it was saved from going out, but it did cross the line, says the assistant referee here. Marcella now, a run through the center. A good ball forward, but a miscommunication there between Pompey and Gross. Who wants the ball? You have it. No, you have it. To me, to you, as the Chuckle Brothers would say, but that one then just ends up in the hands of Marco Wendt. Then control perhaps handed over to the visitors from Roma, Italy. Ooh, slight miscommunication there again from both sides. These misplaced passes could prove costly, but you need to capitalize on them. You need to pick the ball up and then make something of it. If you just misplace it again, then nothing will come from it. And that seems to be the biggest weakness in both sides now. The quick movement, the quick decision making, and the ball falls to them that they're not expecting. It's a tale of two defenses so far. Back four from both sides. Probably with the most possession of the ball so far in this half. Is that in play? Oh, it looks to be in play. Yes, it's still in play. Perhaps looking for a cross here. It's a good ball into Ebica. He can't quite get on the end of it. A fantastic opportunity there again for the home side. It's a brilliant cross in, but Ebica not quite able to control it there to finish it off. He'll be frustrated with himself there, but with keeping his head up high, there'll be more chances to come. That's what he'll be telling himself. Did well to keep it in play there, but the Italian defense too quick here. Now perhaps a chance here. Good ball over to the right wing from Cacciacaro. Now, one-on-one. Who will be victorious? Step over here, a step over there. He needs a teammate now. He needs some space. He might go for the shot himself, and it's just over the bar. A good opportunity there from Francesco Pannella. As we take another look at it here, does well to go on the right, but find some space on the left. Now it's too difficult. Has to go into the center. Does well to get past. It's a good opportunity to shoot, but just a little bit too high, a little bit too much elevation on that one. We might still see top bins today, but it hasn't been able to go so far, and there is another misplaced pass. Couldn't finish it away now, and he's hit the side netting. A gifted opportunity there for the visitors, for David Gross. And I said, these misplaced passes, you need to capitalize on them. You need to be awake. You need to be ready, as we see it here. Looking for Marco Wendt, but it's too short. It's too short for the keeper. Wendt does well to cover his post, and Gross cannot get it past him as he hits the side netting there. The angle too tight for the visiting striker, but you cannot give away these presents. You cannot give away too many. Falke need to make sure that that was the first and only present of this game, because the next one, perhaps, the visitors will be not so kind as to this time accept it, and therefore find the lead here in this very crucial game in Group A. Another long ball forward looking for Billion. Or perhaps looking for Peters here. He does. Well, that's a nice little control, a nice little touch. He finds Bilgin. And he scuffs it well as well. He can't get a proper shot off. He was perhaps, I think, looking for Harvard there in the centre, but maybe it would have been better just to control it and go for the shot himself, as the visitors now looking for more space on the right. Oh, nice little movement there to stay in position. A runner on the left from Elter. Can his teammates pick him out? He's calling for it. He wants it. To Kachiakawa first. No, Elter has picked it up. Kachiakawa looking to be support. Good cross in, but that will only find the leg of a German defender. As it is Patzov there who clears it for another corner. Good ball into the box. Wendt does well to punch it away, but perhaps a shot from distance now. Top bins, and it's just a bit too high again. I want one today. I want a long distance goal, and we're getting closer, but we're not quite there yet, but I can feel it. We're going to get one today as we look at it again here. Nice from Wendt to come out there, judges it well to get it clear. And then it's Daniela Marcella who looks, he wants it, goes for goal, goes for glory, but it's over the bar again. We might need to add an extra meter to the top part of the goal, maybe make it a bit higher so we can get some more goals. Wouldn't that be an idea? Probably not. Nice quick 1-2 here now on the right for Falke. Peters, that's a nice back heel. Eberke with a good cross onto Riemer. Takes it first time, it's blocked, but it's to the plate. And Riemer, he sent it over the bar. How has he not scored that? What a brilliant move from the home side. The back heel, the 1-2, the cross, and the first time shot. But we haven't seen a goal. We still haven't seen a goal. Look at this again. A great cross from Eberke. And Riemer, he could control it, but no. First time, a brilliant stop by the keeper. And the second one, he puts his foot through it. Maybe just chip it over the keeper. The goal is right there. A little bit too much power there. And now on the other side, Schleswig does well to get the ball clear. But my word, the biggest chance of the game so far, and it's not been taken by Timo Riemer. Will he live to regret it? We shall see as we now slowly but surely make our way towards the 30-minute mark. 15 minutes left in this first half of the game. We're only a third of the way through, and it's already been nerve-wracking to say the least. Made their way through here. Harvard looking for a chance, but it is tight there in the center. Maybe looking, perhaps been better to maybe find something on the wing, but as I've said before, it's very tight there in the center of the Italian defense. Will be difficult to brute force their way through there. Maybe perhaps a change of strategy, but it's worked out well so far. We're still lacking a goal. It's a good ball through. Is it offside? No, it's not. He's in space here. It's a good shot, and it's gone wide. It has gone wide. It did look like it went in from this angle, but that ball is behind the goal. It is not in it. As we look at the replay here again, a good little pass through here. Is not offside, probably just on the same height. And now through one-on-one with the keeper. An attempt at a sliding tackle, but it is saved by Wendt. He just knocks it past the post. Very crucial save there by the Falke goalkeeper, who has done well so far today, playing off as a sweeper at times, Manuel Neuer-esque. As we await this next corner for the visiting side. We're getting closer to goals. I can feel them coming, but will we see them before half-time or afterwards? Place your bets now. How will this one end up? 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, who knows? Anything can still happen. Cross comes in, it's short again. It's not quite cleared yet, as they do now, but it's only fallen so far as another Italian player, but again, a shot not quite controlled there from Bonino. Cross again now, does well to win it. Tries to find something, but it's gone wide for another corner. It was deflected off for a corner. So perhaps another chance here for the visitors from Roma, for Lodigiani Calcio, to find something. Past two corners have been short towards the first post. Maybe something different now, we shall see. Elter to take it. Short again. Did find someone, but the whistle has been blown for a free kick, a Stürmerfoul, as we say in German, a foul by an attacking player on a defending player in their own box. So free kick to HFC Falke. Pompey does not look like he wants to accept that decision. He says, well, what have I done? It's just fallen over. Not my fault. Not my fault. I'm 2 meters tall and built like a closet. But, well, ref has deemed it a foul. Ooh, that's a dangerous piece of play there. He will be booked for that. Bilgin needs to calm down, though. He doesn't want a booking himself. And it is Pompey again. He wasn't happy with the decision at one end, and now it's another decision that's gone against him. He will be booked for it. He came in late. He did land on Bilgin there. It is a foul. It is a yellow card. You can't complain for that one. But things slowly but surely getting heated here now. As Pompey, he is not happy. He is still complaining. He needs to be careful to not get a second booking here once the referee is finished. Play will resume with a Falke free kick. Bartz perhaps to take it. No, he's left it to Patzel. Maybe short. No, decide against it. Now then, Patzel leaves it to Bartz. He will perhaps look for a ball forward as Stechwig makes his way into the box now. The big man, the big centre-back. It does come for him. Oh, it's just headed on for a corner. It almost did find its way to Stechwig there. But just flicked on out of range for a Falke corner. Pulic, it looks like, to take it 3 at the edge of the box for Falke, 1 by the first post. Maybe a little tactical move here. All go towards the first post. It's good. Tries to find Bartz, I think it was, looking for a penalty. It's a long ball again. It's back to Peters! And it's a good header, but it does hit the side netting. Oh, another good opportunity here for the home side. As we take a look at it again here. Penalty call there, perhaps in the centre. Bartz wants it, but he won't get it. And it's a good cross to the far post. Schleswig was there as well, but Peters, the one with the head on it. And it's just past the post, but the keeper probably would have been there to deal with it. But again, good movement here. Good passage of play from the home side as we still await the first goal in this game. Now, as a reminder, 2 weeks ago against Cuenca Mestalistes, a long time before the first goal came in the first half. We were 70 minutes in at 1-0. It finished 3-2 as, again, things are getting very, very dangerous for Pompey. And I just said it. There it is, the second yellow card, and he is off. Well, I don't want to say the words "I told you so," but I think I'm allowed to, and you have to question if it perhaps might not have been better by the coach to take him off after that yellow card, because he just would not stop complaining, and he only has himself to blame. It's another late challenge. It might not even be a yellow card, but it's just everything that has happened in the past 5 minutes, from the first challenge in the Falke box that went against him, then the booking at the halfway line, and now the third challenge here. The referees deemed it. You got a warning, you got a yellow, you're getting another. Off to the showers. And now immediately things become very, very interesting. 2 weeks ago, a similar situation. Cuenca Mestalistes went down to 10 men. Falke ended up winning that game with a man advantage. Can the same happen here again? 11 versus 10. This red card is far earlier, now in the first half instead of in the second. Almost 40 minutes gone, so an entire half plus a little bit more, 5, 6, 7 minutes depending on stoppage time. A very, very difficult uphill battle now for Lodigiani Calcio. 11 versus 10 in favour of the home side, who now, one should expect, should be the favourites here now. Another good ball forward out onto the right. Can Bilgin get on the end of it before it goes out? He does control it. He is challenged though, one-on-one now. A little step over. It's an attempt at a cross. It is cleared instead of just given to the keeper. So perhaps still dangerous here as it does fall to Pujic. Finds Bilgin again. That will probably have been out, but no. Assistant referee says that was still in play, so play continues. But Falke do lose it to Kachikaro there in the end, and the danger is averted for the time being. Well then, things have definitely turned very, very interesting now here with that red card, as the Italians will now, more so than ever, be looking to try and not only defend their own goal and try and hold this draw for as long as possible, but now they need a goal, and they need it as early as possible to get a lead here that they can then try and 10-man defend, because they do need a win here. Oh, it's a good ball in again, but that will be offside. It's a nice ball in there from Cacciacaro to Pinella, but just straight offside. There's perhaps movement here forward now from Falke. No, they do turn back. They do slow the play down again. Keep the ball in possession within their own lines and try and find their way through now that there is one player missing on the pitch for the Italians. It is a striker, so the defensive situation has not changed. There's still 4 at the back. There's still 2 centre mids there looking to block off space, but another long ball forward. Harvard can't quite get on the end of it. Tries for the sliding tackle, but does not win possession. It's still in play. Goes for it again, and, well, that one was a bit more player than ball, I'd say. So, free kick now to the visitors from Roma. And the Italians now, I'd assume, will be looking to try and hold this 0-0 into half-time. You do not want to go behind now at this critical stage in the match. 1-0 down with 10 men going into half-time, into the second half. That'll be a very, very, very tall mountain to climb. So the Italians looking to keep it at 0-0 for now, or perhaps try and grab one themselves before half-time and then try for a tactical 10-man defense to protect their lead. But it's another rough challenge there onto Ebeker. Things are heating up now. The referee needs to make sure that this does not get out of hand, as things are getting rougher by the minute. I don't want to see another red card. We thought we'd get through here without red cards, but it's the second time I've been here, and it's the second red card I've seen, so I don't know if it's me or just the emotions and the temperament. The players, they want it. They want every single point they can get. Every victory is important in this group, as it is so close. As it's another booking for disruption. Too close to the free kick taker. It's blocked. Well, that is... you can dispute there that he did... The whistle was blown, the shot was taken, he did run up onto it, so... Some would say it's a booking, some would say no. I'm not going to pick a side on this one here. But the referee has deemed it a bookable offence. So David Gross will also now join his teammate in the book. Only with a yellow so far. He does not want to join him on a red, I can tell you that. Do not want to go down to 9 here. That would be very detrimental. Ball loose in the box, but it is controlled by the Italian defence. Elton now is dispossessed nicely there by Patzel. Bilgin does well to win it back, and it's getting rougher. Now is Patzel now the one committing the foul there. Oof. Very rough here now in Hamburg. Do of course hope that this does not lead to more red cards or more bookings or, dare I say, even injuries. That's the last thing that we want here. We're here for the spirit of the game, for football, for friendship. We're not here to make enemies. We're not here to send anyone home. In a Krankenwagen. I am now missing the ambulance. There we are. Bilingual. Hooray. You forget one word in one language and you remember it in the other language, and then slowly but surely that word comes back in the original language. We do not want to send anyone home here in an ambulance. That's the last thing we want. So the referee will now look to maybe calm things down here again as we are moving closer towards half-time. Everything will, of course, be able to breathe for a little bit, get some water in, get some fresh air, and then start afresh for the second half. But we're not there yet, not quite yet. Still at least 2 minutes to go in this first half, with perhaps 1 or 2, maybe even 3 minutes added on of stoppage time with that red card that we did see. But not many stoppages otherwise, as we do get a good free kick position here now for Lodigiani Calcio. They do get one on their side. It's a good position at the edge of the box. They perhaps would have liked it more central, but it is a good crossing opportunity. And what a moment this would be to score now, as I've said, just before half-time, get a lead, and then try and hold it in the second half. This could be very crucial now for the visitors. 2 at the far post, 2 at the near, 1 at the edge of the box, perhaps looking for the rebound. As the cross comes in, it's short and it's blocked by the wall, looking for handball. Referee says no, play on. Oh, it's another rough challenge there, but ref again plays on. Advantage is going on. We're getting rougher here now. We're fighting for every square inch of this pitch. We're fighting for every single ball. It's Kachiakawa now onto the left. A good cross in. It's a nice header there by Jan Patzel to go for a corner. No, a throw-in it will be. Doesn't even go out for a corner. For a moment there, I thought it landed on the roof, but it did land next to the roof here. We do get a new ball. That'll be one. Small stadium here with a low roof. Balls can fly over there if they are mishit. But I do assume we have a couple more lying around as a new ball is now in play. It's a good cross in, but no. Gross can't find anyone there in the box. It's cleared away by the Falke defense. Held out to the Bonino. Oh, that's a rough challenge there. That's a very rough challenge. That's a dark yellow, I'd say there. Well, things are getting rougher and rougher as we take another look at it here. It's a good ball through Ivan Bonino to Elta, and he wants it back. He does get it back. And then, look at this again. Oof. Cleared out, taken out. Thankfully, no injury there, but that is most definitely a yellow card there for Jan Patzel, I believe it was. He will now have to be careful out on this right-hand side. Does not want to get a second yellow and make it 10-10. Wants to keep this advantage for the team as the free kick now comes in from the left. It's a high ball this time. It's good into the box, but Vent is there to punch it away, but still in trouble. Top bins! No! Not this time around. Still waiting for it, but that shot by Cacciacaro. A little bit higher than the previous one, so no real danger of going in there. But hey, good on him for going for the drop kick shot there. Never know. One of these days, that one will slam into the back of the net, and they'll all go wild. Well, everyone apart from fans from the home side, but everybody can appreciate a good goal, can we not? Yet to see any here, though. 0-0 as we approach ever closer into half-time. 45 minutes played. Just a minute of extra time, stoppage time to play here. It's another loss of possession here for Falke. And they're through on goal. The Italians now trying to get it in as Pazzol on it has rolled into the back of the net, and there is the lead. The lead for the Italians. It stumbled in somehow past the keeper just before half-time. A crucial goal for the visitors as they go on celebrating. Even the keeper has made his way up to celebrate that one. It's a tumble, it's a stumble, it's not the prettiest goal, but a goal is a goal. As we look here again, he does well to get past one, does well to get past the keeper, and he scuffs it somehow towards the goal, and Pazzol, he's turned inside out by his own feet as it does roll over the line there. Francesco Pannella, I believe it was the goal scorer there. And with that, no more action in this first half. We go straight into half-time. Even though they're 1-0 down, the fans still hopeful here for HFC Falke. Still chanting, still waving the flags. There's still 45 minutes to play, so do not go anywhere. We still have a lot to play for here as the visitors from Lodigiani Calcio do lead 1-0 against HFC Falke. We are back and getting ready for the second half of tonight's action. HFC Falke against the Lodigiani Calcio from Roma, Italy, who do lead now 1-0 going into the second half. If you missed it, well, you might have gone out a bit early because it happened just before half-time. So many good chances in the first half, so many opportunities for beautiful goals, and then it's a little bit of a stumble, a little bit of a, well, a gaffe, one could say, that did end up resulting in a 1-0 lead for the visitors here. A good move from the goal scorer, the eventual goal scorer, Francesco Bonella, who managed to go past the keeper, and then tries to get a good shot off, but it's just half off his boot, and it just rolls and rolls and rolls very slowly towards the goal. But this half shot was enough to put incoming defender on the line, Jan Patzel, off, tripped over his own feet, couldn't get the ball away, and it has ended up in the back of the net for a 1-0 lead for the visitors, who are down to 10 men. Do not forget, as we now get underway, 11 Hamburg players against 10 Roma players. Everything still up to play for, even though the Italians lead, and we do now here see on the ball the new man on the pitch, Ilya Cinemus. Some might remember him from 2 weeks ago. Cinemus, 2 goals 2 weeks ago, a joker here today, fresh onto the pitch for Tufan Koch. So a defensive player out for Falke with an offensive player coming in, making use of the space now that will present itself at the back, but it of course will be tight again because they are leading. The visitors are leading. They are 1-0 up. They do not need to go forward for the 2-0. They do not need it. Yes, goal difference could prove vital, but even more vital are securing these 3 points. And this being Lodigiani's last game, they need a victory here to move back into first, 3 points ahead of the Prague Raptors. Falke would be out, but Falke could play spoiler, because Falke, next week on the 2nd of June, they still play the Prague Raptors in Prague, and everything will be decided on that day. So tune in for that one as we get back into the action here now. Cinemus out on the left. His second touch of the game, could it prove a vital one? A good cross in, and it's deflected back into the field of play. It's a good shot, and it's over the bar again. Can we not keep this ball down? How much helium is in that ball? Somebody check them, please. My word, over the bar again, as it's a good run from Cinemus off the bench here. Fresh player on for some attacking movement. A great cross in. It's a good stop by the keeper, but it's back onto the edge of the box, and it's rocketed again over the bar. One of these days, that one will hit something in the sky, bring a UFO down, and we'll all be celebrating extraterrestrial life, but not today. We're hoping to celebrate some more goals here, obviously, as things are instantly back underway. A goal kick straight to the opposing team, as there's now space on the right for a cross here. Perhaps Rima is moving into the box. He wants it, but Harbert can't quite get a cross off as he does commit a foul there. So free kick to the visitors, who are immediately put under pressure by the home side, who will be fighting and clawing and trying to get their way back into this game. They're only a goal down. They are a man up. Everything can still happen. Anything can change in this match. But what do the Italians do now? They're being pressured. They're gonna be run over. Hamburg will be coming out swinging. They'll be coming at them as quick as they can. Do they just sit back and try and absorb this pressure as much as possible, try and slow the game down, now frustrate the home side, who are frustrating the visitors so much in the first half, try and frustrate them, or will they go all out themselves and try and get a second and secure a lead here, as a run forward there is intercepted there and stopped, but no free kick is given, so the attack continues for the visitors. It's a good ball through, and it's offside. Offside, says the assistant referee, so that attack is stopped. And I think my question has been answered. Sitting back? What is sitting back? We're here for action. We're here for goals. We're one man down, but we don't care. We're Italian. We keep fighting. We're not just going to sit back and protect a lead. No, they're gonna go out fighting. If anything, the visitors here will go out fighting. They lead now. Question is, how long will they lead for? Will it just be 1? Will it be 2? Equalizer? Who knows? Let's see. Polish back to Patson now. As things have calmed down a little bit, we shall breathe now and see how this new attack forms. But again, the 2 strikers, with 2 strikers, a man down, but the Italians still with what seems to be 2 strikers here. Alton now on the left, Tries to find a goal scorer. Pinella here again. That's a nice back heel. Can he get a shot for... Goes for another one. Probably should have gone for the shot first, as there's now no space, but he's still on the board. Now he gets a shot off, but that one does go far wide on the left-hand side. You'd think he maybe should have gone for a shot earlier as we take a look at it here again. It's a nice little touch here, and this is perhaps the moment where he should have got a shot off, but couldn't quite coordinate his feet. Turns around again. The opportunity is there, but it's too difficult of an angle at that point. So no goal there, no good opportunity there, as another shot goes wide. And now, the home crowd starting to get rowdy again. They want their side to succeed. They want to get back in this game the same way they did 2 weeks ago. It's a very similar story. I'm kind of getting deja vu. 1-0 down at half-time. The opposing team down to 10 men earlier now than last time, and they did come back to win it 3-2. It's a good cross into the box. Cinemas here again, 2 goals last week. I keep saying he's very dangerous. He's the one that the visitors will have to look out for. Do not give him much space. Do not give him the opportunity. Back into the centre now. Schleswig pass on to Puljic. Good run through the middle. Is still in possession, but he is dispossessed there. And the end there by Bonino as the defence does clear it. Gross, good ball in again. And Italians, like I said, they keep fighting. They're a man down. They don't care. They're coming now 4 forward. It's a slip there from Patzel. Cross out to the wide side on the right for Panella, but it's behind him. And they can't make anything of this opportunity. Fast-paced action here in Hamburg. Aren't you glad for tuning in now? If you haven't already, tell your friends, tell your family, tell them to witness these last 40 minutes now in this second half. Because I'm gonna go out on a limb, as I do often, and say I don't think this will finish just 1-0. Ball now out of play for a Falke substitution, it looks like. A very early one, perhaps injury related, but I'm not sure at this point. Yes, looked like he had to quickly get his shirt on there. He perhaps wasn't ready for the substitution, so looks like an injury related substitution early on in this second half. The second now for Falke. 2 fresh players on the pitch. How will they impact this game? So it's Nicholas Schemmerling now, number 30 here on the ball. The new player on the pitch, looking to take over this left-hand side. Try and defend against goal scorer Panella. Oh, it's another tricky ball there, given possession away again. There was Puljic. Panella can't quite get on the end of that long ball there, but cannot afford to give the ball away in dangerous positions here, because the Italians can and will capitalize if you give them the chance to. Patzel again on the right now, looking to move up again. It's a good ball forward onto Puljic, but nicely intercepted out for a throw-in.
Der HFC Falke hat gewechselt. Mit der Nummer 30 ist Nicholas Schemmerling auf dem Platz. Und dafür hat mit der Nummer 18 Jan Patzel das Spielfeld verlassen. Danke, Jan.
We believe that was a mistake there from the German colleague, as Patzel is now in possession of the ball. He is very well still on the pitch. It was number 4, Marcel Peters, who went off, if my information is correct. Schemmerling now on the ball. There's space on the right, but he goes for the pass on the left to Bart. He finds Cinemas. Now perhaps little 1-2. Keep your eyes on him here. He can't quite get through. Does maybe get it back? No, it's out for a goal kick. It is in the end. Nicely defended there by Alessio Peotti, who will have a very difficult task now of keeping Elijah Cinemas under control. He will now be the key man for Falke to get back into this game. His 2 goals last week again. I'll say it again. I'll say it plenty more times. Very, very crucial. If he's given space, you know he's going to take it. Nice header by Bartz. Puljic heads it back to Patzel, who does well to control it. Bartz again. Safely back to the keeper before anything does go wrong. Patzel again. Look good on this right-hand side so far. But we can see now a very, very aggressive formation from Falke. Only 2, perhaps 3 players left in defense, so losing the ball here could prove detrimental. They're doing well to defend it so far. Now only 2 players in their own half, one of them being the goalkeeper. Very, very aggressive. Long ball forward by Patzel. Tries to find someone on the left, but they've given it away, and now they need to run back. Now the space is there for the Italians to run into. And the speed, we've seen the speed so far. They're getting their own way. Does the Falke defense is through on goal here. It's Gross. He passes it off to the left again. Looks for a shot. No, it's crossed into the box, and it's put wide for a corner. A good interception there just before Alessio Piotti could stick it into the back of the net. It's a nice sliding tackle that has only caused a corner, but a corner is better than conceding a goal, that's for sure. But again, you cannot give the ball away. If you play so far forward with only 2 or 3 in defence, especially against good, quick, counter-attacking opponents, you cannot afford to lose the ball, as Falke are doing. Corner now from the right-hand side. It's short again to the near post, but it's cleared. Crossed in. Nicely headed away though, but Harvard has lost it again. That could be a penalty, and it is! It's a penalty to the visitors. Harvard loses the ball, and then it's a foul in the box, and the referee has given it. As we take a look at it again. As we now only see Harvard complaining as we try to look at it again, but technology can oftentimes be a little bit... You can end that sentence how you want. Penalty to the visitors. And it's in the back of the net. 2-0 to Lodigiani Calcio. And the game is now truly well in their hands. Oh, dearie me, HFC. Very, very difficult situation they now find themselves in. And one could say, could it perhaps be the tactical decision? Who knows? Who knows? But I spoke about mountains before, and they're there to be climbed, but we're going to look at this one now. Yes, technology works. Fantastic. It's a good penalty. Marco Vent tries to do well to save it, but this one is slotted into the corner. He's almost got it, Vent. He's off his line well. Good quick feet, but it's nicely placed into the back of the net there. 2-0 then to the visitors. What will Falke do now? Backs against the wall, as they were in Italy, where they did end up losing, but their backs were against the wall against Cuenca Celestes, where they managed to turn it around. Confirmation there of the goal scorer, number 9, Davide Gross, has had a good game so far. Perhaps maybe to look for another one here as Pinella finds him again. It's out to the left. You couldn't even notice they're a man down. You'd think it's 11 against 11, but again, it's 10 versus 11. 10 Italians lead 2-0 against HFC Falke. As Elsa tries to get into the box, but is dispossessed, and so they'll have to go backwards. Harvard again tries to get the ball again, but he's just a bit too slow. Or are the Italians too fast? Maybe it's that, and oh, that's another very risky challenge there. He'll be lucky to get away without a booking there, as it's another free kick to the visitors, and the home side, they do look a little bit distraught now. They need to get their heads back in the game, try and play their own game, and get back in possession of the ball. As right now, the Italians are doing a marvellous, a spectacular job. As another ball sails over the bar.
Wir haben heute auch wieder unseren leckeren Falkensider, der von Falken produziert wurde. Kommt gerne zum Falkensider-Stand und richtig schönes, apfellastiges Getränk.
You can see it again. 2 players in defense for HFC Falke. Very, very risky. They're throwing everything forward, but will it cost them? They gave up the space. They had fantastic control in the first half. A good, solid back 4. Nothing truly got past them, and now there's just 2. And they're the one with the man up, but now they have to. Now they're in the position where they need to throw everything forward, try and get a goal back as quick as possible. The Cinemas is in the box now. He's put it on his right, but he does slip. Doesn't get a shot off. He's dropped to Puljic. And it's wide again. Cinemas there slips with that chance. It could have perhaps been better, but no dice there this time around. It's a risky strategy now with, again, now they've got 4 back at the back. Don't see it on camera now, but I do see it here now. It's 4 at the back again, but most of the time going forward, 2 defenders only for HFC Falke. If they give away the ball, as they did leading up to the penalty, they will be punished, as they were. And now they're chasing an even bigger deficit, 2-0 down, with half an hour now to go. Mountains are there to be climbed, but is this one perhaps just a little bit too big? We'll have to wait and see. Half an hour to go. Falke. One thing's for sure, they will not give up. Perhaps go back to the tried and true strategy of long balls over the top. It worked last time around. Will it work here? They're keeping it on the ground for now. Harvard now back towards Bartz. Over to Patzel again. Now again, it's Patzel and... Oh, Patzel slips, my word. Do not lose control of the ball there. In a dangerous situation. I have to say now, there is only 1 player in the Hamburg half, and that's the keeper. 10 HFC Falke players now in the opposing half. They give away the ball, and now it's a race again. The Italians running forward. 3 against 4 now, but the HFC Falke rushing back. A long ball onto the wing to Panella. Can he get there, or will it be Vents? And Vent has got control of the ball, so they can deal with it. But it is, of course, dangerous, but they need to risk it. Again, they need to risk it. They need to get a goal back here as quick as possible. Another long ball forward. It worked last time. It's Riemer. He's done well to control it. And it's in the back of the net. It's in the back of the net. The tried and true long ball forward as HFC Falke grab one back. Timo Riemer, the goal scorer. 1-2, game on. The crowd is on their feet now. We've got a football match on our hands. As we take a look at it again. Again, it's the long ball. It worked 2 weeks ago. Why give up? Why not go for it again? Fantastic ball. Great control from Riemer as he sticks it past the keeper into the far post. Perhaps not the way you would have liked for it to go, but it doesn't matter. It's gone in. It's like the 1-0. It doesn't have to look pretty. It just has to bring results. And the result here is now the consolation goal, and perhaps even more to come as Falke do grab one back. 1-2 now from their perspective. As we do have here a very, very fitting substitution now. Marco Vent, the goalkeeper, is going off. No, this is not disrespect. This has a point. This is his last match in a HFC Falke shirt. So he is going to get a round of applause as he goes off. So, on the pitch now, the number 1 between the sticks, Jonas Köhler. Now as we restart this game. Only 2-1 now. It was magical 2 weeks ago. It could be magical here again as the space is now open again on the right. For the Italians, it's a good cross in and it's just hooved over the bar. A little bit too rough on that touch there. Can't quite convert it into the back of the net. It was a good cross by Peyote there to heave it into the middle. As again, the space wide open here. Schemmerling not looking out on his left-hand side. On the right here for Peyote. It's a good cross in. It's a nice interception from Patzel to get his body in the way to make it difficult for Gorstad to just stick it in. As he's had to try and make the best of it, it does sail high and wide over the bar. Nowhere near goal. Arts over to Puljic. Still under half an hour to go. It's another long ball forward, but this one is too long this time around. Long balls. Long balls seem to be the key for HFC Falke. Another goal from a long ball in this game. As we do await another substitution here, half an hour to go. The substitutions do start to come in. as we can take a breather here now. 64 minutes gone. 2-1 to Lodigiani Calcio. As we take a breather, let's look at the situation at the table. We said it was close before, 9-9-6-6. At the moment, Lodigiani Calcio would move up to 12, Prague Raptors on 9, HFC Falke on 6. And HFC Falke still play the Prague Raptors. So even though Lodigiani are winning here today, if the Prague Raptors beat HFC Falke next week, and the goal difference is good enough in their favour, as it would be if they do win. They are currently in the lead because of goal difference. The Prague Raptors would win. It doesn't even matter that Lodigiani win here. They would only end up in second. Second, of course, is fantastic as well, but you want that first place, do you not? So perhaps that's the idea from the Italians, to try and get as many goals here to buff that goal difference. Substitution there for the visitors. Number 10, Andrea Bonino, now off the pitch, being replaced by number 15, Gianluca Maiove. Pazzo with the ball again. Will he play it long? Will he play it short? Plays it short to Rima, gets it back immediately. I have to go to keeper out, chooses Pulic instead. Triangles back to Patzel there. Schlechtweg up to Hartwell. Does win the free kick. Good position here, perhaps for another long ball. Maybe a quick free kick even. Now Bartz will take his time. Doesn't want to take it himself, wants to move into the box. Gives over to Pulic. Cross towards the far post. That's the very, very, very far post, but almost onto the head there of Schlechtweg, I believe it was, yes. Can't control it, so the danger is averted for now. I said earlier that no team here wants a draw. But as crazy as this group is, if Falke were to grab a draw here, amazingly, 3 teams, Falke, Lodigiani Calcio and the Prague Raptors, could all still finish in first. And then once again, goal difference there will be a deciding factor heading into that last game against the Prague Raptors for HFC Falke. If they draw here and win in Prague, if the goal difference is good to them, they could still end up in first. So a goal here would be crucial. Cross into the box. It's not good enough. And now the counter-attack is on again. But there's more players back this time for Falke. They've not made the same mistake twice. It's not just 2, it's 3. Now there's 3 and 4 and 5. And it's enough to get a challenge off as it goes out for a throw-in. Not making the same mistake of only leaving 2 at the back now if they do lose the ball going forward. Do not want to concede a third here. A draw would theoretically be good enough to still have a chance at first place. Cross into the box there is dealt with okay by Schlechtweg, but it's dealt even better now into the pass of Cinemas. And look at this young man go. Does he have the speed on the left? He tries to go cut into the side to the right now. He's against 2. He finds a good pass though. Can he find a shot off? It's Ebeker. It's deflected out for a corner. Looking at it again here. Nice movement by Cinemas. Finds a beautiful pass cut right between 2 defenders and Ebeker. It's a great shot, but it's even better deflection there by Eduardo Barbetti. For the corner now for Falke. 1 goal and we're all square and everything's wide open again. The drama could not be higher. It's a great cross. It's not in! I was about to say that's in. It's dropped right on his shins. And it's past the post. It's gone wide. Unbelievable there. A great opportunity for HFC Falke, but he just did not see it coming. No chance to stick a leg in properly. It's just bounced off of his shins and rolled past the post. My word. Can you get any closer than that? 20 minutes to go. On a knife's edge here. Everyone on the edge of their seats. Home crowd hoping to get back into this game the way they did before, the way they have done. Cinemas again on the left here. Tries for another cross into the box, but this one is too central. It's too close to the keeper. It will be easily picked up. He's not found his perfect way into the game yet, Elijah Cinemas. Polic finds Cinemas again. This time in an offside position. So play will be stopped. He's had a very difficult time coming in. Elias Cinemas. Coyote here, number 2, has done well to stop the young man for Hamburg of doing what he did 2 weeks ago against Cuenca Mercelistes. On the other side though, Timo Riemer successful this time around. So you focus on the left and the right is wide open. That's what you get. The Italians now looking to try and secure this lead, try and get a third, try and put this game to bed. Don't want to keep running up against this Hamburg side who will throw everything back at you. The ball is loose again now. All tripping over themselves are the Italian defence, and now perhaps another long ball forward. It's out onto the right. Good amount of space here now. Look for a cross. It's high, it's long. Cinemas can't get on the end of it, but he can still control it and keep it in play. He's getting support now from Schemmerling. Goes for it himself. Cinemas does well to get past his man. He's still in possession of the ball. He's in the box now. Can he put it in? No, he doesn't find a teammate. He doesn't pick his pass. And it will be cleared away. A good sliding challenge there from Harvard. But Cinemas there does well to fight his way into the box, but cannot find that last all-important pass. Maybe could have gone himself, but hindsight is 2020. Very good chance there again for the home side. Rough but fair challenge, says the ref. Throw in to HFC Falke. Bartz out to Schemmerling. It's a good ball forward, perhaps offside. No, linesman says play on. Ebeker is on, but he does lose the ball. He is dispossessed there. Cinemas tries for the sliding tackle, does win the ball. No, he does not. He cannot believe it, but it is a free kick, says the referee. And that's another few valuable seconds. Time off the clock for Lodigiani Calcio. Close to 20 minutes now, I'd say, still to go. Still a lot of time, but if emotions run high, the more time goes by, without Falke scoring, they will get more and more frustrated. Italians doing well now to keep possession, as I say that. Immediate dispossession here, but again, a nice block out for a throw-in. And this is what the Italians have to do. Keep possession, let the clock run out. They are leading 2-1. If they can run the clock down, don't necessarily need the 3-1. They'd want it, of course, for the goal difference, but at this moment in time, you'd have to say the points are more important. But now, Falke moving forward again. Bartz through the centre. Gets support, but he's also brought down, and that's a free kick in a very, very, very good position now. And I'm not going to say it, but I want to see it. Good position for the free kick here now. So who will take the responsibility for HFC Falke for this free kick in a very good position? Very central. Still rather far out. They perhaps would have liked it a little bit closer, but we've seen how high balls can fly here today. So perhaps this distance isn't a bad thing. Perhaps it can lead to dropping right where they want it. 2 players around it now. Ebeke one of them. Bart instead, no, it's blocked off the wall, comes back to Ebeke. Scuffed it a little and it's wide past the post. Good opportunity there for Bart, who has hit an opposing player with that shot, who I think has remained on the ground now. Throw your body on the line, throw everything you have on the line for your club. Even if it does mean taking a ball to the face occasionally. That's just what happens. That's football for you. We have to take things as they happen. As of course we will get medical assistance here now. 40 down, the Italian player. Make sure that everything is alright, no broken noses or anything. Yeah, he is indicating it did hit his face, so take a short moment to make sure everything is alright. As we head now into the final 15 minutes. HFC Falke still trail by 1 goal to 2. Paolo Pepe there. Slowly getting back to his feet. Seems to be alright. No concussions here today, hopefully. He does make his way off the field. Perhaps a substitution or perhaps just a precaution to get his bearings back again. And then make his way back on the field, we shall see. So for the moment, I believe, does want to come back on. For the moment, Lodigiani down to 9. And I can see Pepe, he wants to come back on the field. He can't get the attention of the referee. He has it now. Pepe back onto the field as HFC Falke do try and make their way forward. But now back to 10. 11 versus 10. 11 from Falke versus 10 from Lodigiani. It's another high cross into the box, but it's good for Bart. Comes back out to Harvard. Perhaps a handball there. It's the high leg by Bart, but play on. Advantage, says referee. No, he does not. Does call for the free kick in the end. As the Italian player is down on the ground, it did look like a very, very high leg there from Bart. It's a yellow card now for Pepe for complaining. The referee is having none of it. It's blown the whistle for a foul. The Italians perhaps would have wanted the advantage. Now the Italians need to be careful. Do not want to go down to 9 here. Especially not for complaining. It's been a very intense, very rough, very emotional game here today. A lot of challenges, perhaps, on that fine line between fair and not. But all this means for the Italians is more time off the clock.
Nach dem Abpfiff innerhalb von 10 Minuten noch rausbewegen würdet. Vielen Dank an den Bezirk 1-Viertel, dass wir uns noch ein bisschen länger hier aufhalten dürfen. Aufhalten werden, weil das Spiel noch nicht beendet ist. Aber ja, es wäre super, wenn ihr nach dem Abpfiff euch relativ schnell nach draußen bewegen würdet. Nach dem Spiel können wir vor der Tür sozusagen, die auf dem Vorplatz noch eine Zeit lang bleiben. Ist gar kein Problem. Im Stadion wäre es super, wenn wir jeder auf unser Nebenmann noch mal Acht geben würden. Ein bisschen mehr gut sozusagen wegbringen.
So we're nearing the critical stage now here in this match with another attack for the Italians down the left-hand side. Dispossessed though, and no free kicks as the referee. Play on. And another attack thwarted by the home side. Roughly 10 minutes to go now, including stoppage time, where I assume there will be more minutes than in the first half, at least 2 or 3, from all the stoppages for injuries. But all these stoppages have caused Falke now to slow down their game. Hard to keep tempo up when the ball is not even in play. But anything can still happen with a good long cross ball. It's into Cinemas again in the box, and he's not having the luck he had a couple of weeks back. So we take a look here again. It's another, again, these long balls from Falke. Time and time again to prove themselves well. Cinemas gets control of the ball, puts it on his right, but that is well off target there. It's not his game today. The Italian defense has done well to keep him under control.
Hat für ihn Platz gemacht. Und hatte die Nummer 28.
Another substitution for the home side. Khan Bilgin off the pitch, replaced by Anastasios Giannakis, called Takis. Things have calmed down. The stoppage of play, the long balls do slow down play as well. All in favour of the Italians. Now perhaps a nice little back heel, perhaps some fast movement now here in the box. It's a scramble for the ball as it is cleared away by the Italian defence. Falke now again trying to throw everything forward. Every single player now in the opposing half bar the keeper. Make sure not to give away the ball here now. That could be very dangerous and could lead to them losing this game all out. I'm stumbling over my words here as well as the ball is cleared away again. Long balls now not finding their intended targets. Schlechtweg now out to Bartz again, perhaps across into the box. It's good, but it's cleared again for a corner. Nice little sliding tackle there by Pepe. But another corner. Always a good opportunity to throw one into the box, especially with all the tall men that they have there. Schlechtweg again makes his way up, as does Patzel. Ball comes in. It's a good central ball, but it's straight to an Italian. This is cleared away. Schemmerling there. Do not fall over now. Does well to recover the ball. Perhaps a bit short the pass, but no, it's dealt with well there by Sakis. Advantage, says the ref, as it comes back out to the left here. Cinemas, he trips over, but he does keep possession of the ball. It's a nice pass into the box now to Ebeke. Turns, and a shot is blocked. Another shot blocked again. And it drops to the keeper, who will, after a little delay, pick it up into his safe hands there. Stellari does well to control that one. Time running out for the home side. They want to win, but they'll settle for a draw as it's gone straight to Rime there, but Harvard is offside. Still from the prior situation, didn't get himself back on side. Is Lodigiani there perhaps a little bit lucky with that misplaced ball from the keeper? Yellow card now for time wasting, I believe, for the Italian goalkeeper. Running a fine line now. He has to get play going. The referee signals again, keep the ball going. Waste time, you'll get a booking. From Bartz to Patzel. Does well again to move the ball forward. Back into the centre to Harvard. If it's gone too far, wants a free kick and does win it. As the ball is kicked away there. Perhaps lucky that the ref didn't see it. Cheeky little play there from the number 8, Marcella. Another long ball opportunity now for the home side. It worked for the goal that they did score, the 1-2. Can they get another one back before this game reaches its end? It's a short ball forward. It does find space in the centre, but no, dispossessed again. Perhaps another free kick there for the Italians, yes. And more time off the clock. The Italians doing well here, doing very well. A man down, do not forget. They're a man down ever since the middle of the first half. They scored 2 while they were a man down. Did concede 1, but they still lead this game 2-1 and are doing well to keep this lead safely in their hands. And again, doing well to push forward. They're not just sitting back, they're pushing forward. They want more. It's a great run here to the corner flag now. Waste more time? No. Gets it back into play. Perhaps another cross here into the box. It's a good one, but it's headed away again by Patzel. Harvard looking to move. Cinemas makes a run, but Harvard can't find him quickly enough. He does find Cinemas now. Gets it back. Gets it forward again. Cinemas now again. This duel now on the left. Cinemas against Peyote. Cinemas tries to turn it back. Finds Bartz in the middle. It's Harvard actually. Patzel now. He looks for the shot. Not today. I don't think we'll be getting it today. There's another substitution now, a quick one here as Poljic does run off the pitch for HFC Falke. They do want quick substitutions here. They want to make these changes as quickly as possible to reduce the time that the Italians have to recuperate. But time is running out. Look at the clock, 86 minutes now, almost gone. There will be some time added on for all the injuries and stoppages. But that clock will not stop for anyone, especially not for the home side. Daniel Stolte does replace Poljic there. As the ref says play on there for a challenge that could have also been given as a foul. And it's advantage now for HFC Falke. Harvard out onto the wing. Perhaps a good opportunity to cross. Tries to find Cinemas in the box. He does find Cinemas. But he's got Peyote there straight up. He's got him again. He's sticking to him so well. Peyote is there to Cinemas. He knows exactly this is the man that I need to stop. This is the man that I cannot let roam free. As Cinemas again. Great challenge by Peyote. No foul there. That's not a penalty, my dears. That's a nice clean tackle there as he does win the ball, and the Italians now move forward on this right wing. Space now in the centre, and perhaps he's looking for a space through there for Gross, but runs all into offside. So it was Pinella there. Gross is here on the right. Is he onside? The referee, the assistant says no. So that will be a free kick to HFC. Cinemas not been able to get into this game like he did last time around. Great tactical decision here. Did his homework, the coach, to say, hey, you here, Alessio, you're going to mark this Cinemas guy as tightly as you can and not give him space to breathe. And he hasn't. He really hasn't this game. Came on at half-time as a joker, a super sub of sorts. Did well for the 2-1, but has had little opportunity. Now, Cinemas out wide to Bartz. Bartz does well to get past. It's a shot from Bartz. It's a good stop by the keeper. Very good stop there to get his hands up and clear that one out for a corner from this shot from Bartz. And it's again, Peyote now in a 2v1 situation. Can't get onto Cinemas, tries to get onto Bartz. And a good shot by Bartz. It wobbles a bit as it flies. So a good stop there to prevent Falke from equalising here. But now, another opportunity. Corner comes in. It's a nice central corner again, but a good head on that one from the defence there. And the second one again, a good shot forward, and it's cleared away from danger. Perhaps even for more here. It could be a foul there. Yes, it is. Unfortunately, that's kicking the ball away. That should be a booking there. Textbook, I'd say, and yes, he will get one. He's unhappy with it, but can't really complain with that one. 89 minutes now, almost gone. The win for Falke, perhaps out of reach now, but a draw. As I said, a draw and everything is still to play for. They still have a winning opportunity, a group winning opportunity in Prague. As another shot. Another long distance shot there by Stolte, I believe it was. Into the hands of the keeper of Lodigiani. He will now keep it in his hands as long as possible, but do not forget he is already on a yellow card. He cannot afford to hold on to it for too long, as he does eventually clear it away. Now, time running out, but still opportunities there, but there won't be many left. A good ball from Ebeke to Cinema. Cinema's in the box now. He gets it into the box, and it's just behind Harvard there, I believe. Just behind her. Another good opportunity. Another nice movement from Cinemas in the box. But that's the second time now that his passes have just not been accurate enough, as Harvard does find his way into the referee's book for that challenge. Another yellow card. I'll be honest, I have absolutely lost count of the amount of yellow cards in this game. There have been a lot. There have been plenty. There have been many. Still only one red card. Hoping it stays that way. No injuries, from what I can tell, and that is what we want here. It's not the Champions League. We're here to have fun. Most of all, it's time wasting again. Very, very dangerous game by the keeper. Cannot afford to waste time as much as he is, because he's on a very, very thin line here from getting sent off. As he goes down now from a challenge from Ebeke that... Well, was it really a challenge? You'd have to say. The referee now probably telling the keeper, I'm not having any of your nonsense, waste my time any further, and I will send you off. He's already sent one Italian off. Probably not scared to do it again. All this means is time is running down. We are now into stoppage time. Only perhaps a minute or two left on the clock for HFC Falke to stay within a chance of winning this group, but they need a goal. They need it now. Patson now rushing forward. Another good ball forward to Ebeke. He's put under pressure by Frido and is dispossessed. It's 3, it's 4, it's 5. They're all over him like a pack of wolves. The Italians win another free kick, doing very, very well to defend, as the game is now slowly but surely reaching its end. The emotions are high. We understand it's a very emotional game here. It's a very close game. Two teams who have done exceptionally well today, and especially the Italians. 10 men scoring 2 goals and holding a lead, holding it for 20 minutes at least. Still holding on. Köhler comes out there to pick it up, and he has to move quick now. Perhaps just one final opportunity now. One final attack now. Over the left with Cinemas, but again, he's closed down immediately. Very nice play. Does win a free kick, but again, he's closed down immediately. He has no space to breathe. He has no space to move. Bart's looking for a quick free kick. Can't find anyone. Finds out onto the right now to Patzel again. Perhaps moving one further to the right. No, looks for the centre again. Does find a pass into the centre. It's a good move in, but again, there's so many in the centre that they win another free kick. The Italians, it's just too many men in the box to find a way through. And I think time has run out for Falke. Will they get another opportunity? Or will this be the free kick that signals the end of not just this match, but Falke's hopes of progressing in first place? They can still get second. I believe first will be out of reach. It's not over yet. Looked like the ref was getting ready to blow his whistle, but it's not over yet. Perhaps one more. One more. Maybe he looks at his watch. The ref looks at his watch. But we're still going. One more opportunity. The last chance. The last effort now, perhaps, for HFC Falke to claw back into this game, to win a point. It's Cinemas attacked by 2 again. Does very well there, the defender, to win it off him. And Cinemas, he's still going for it. He's tracked by 2. He's tracked by 3. The ref says play on. Ebeke's got the ball. Cinemas is on the ground, but HFC Falke still have the ball. They've lost it now. And will that be it? Cinemas hounded, run over by 2-3 Italians. Ref says play on and another chance. All these stoppages from earlier now adding up to more and more opportunities for Falke, but they're running out. They're running out of time. Patzel again looks for a long ball. Tries to find someone in the box, but it's cleared away. Possession now for the Italians. All they have to do is hold on to the ball or clear it far away. That is onside. He is in his own half, and this could be the end as it's Gross against Köhler. Good save by Köhler. Fantastic stop, but is it too late? Looked at his watch again. Still time to play. We're still going. Harvard again on the right. He's taken down. Another free kick. Perhaps. Is this it? I have lost track of time. I do not know how deep we are. All I know is that HFC Falke have one more opportunity. I'm not going to say it's the last, because I have no idea how many more they're going to get, but this is going to be one of the last. And this, probably, most likely, has to be the one. Referee now trying to control the emotions, control the temperament, telling everyone to calm down for this perhaps last free kick. Emotions are high. Harvard again already on the booking, complaining. He needs to stop. He needs to get this one last chance in as Köhler now makes his way up. The keeper now up as well. Everybody, you have to throw everything in the kitchen sink at this one now. This is your last chance. If you want a chance of still getting first in this group, this has to go in. Free kick. It's swung in, but it's a bit short. Headed away. Patzel has it. Can he get it back in? Look on the right. You've got space there. You have to pass it. You can't waste time. You have to get a good pass in, but it's not enough. It's not enough. And now the goal is open. The keeper isn't even running back. It's only Stolte running back. It's an open net. It's a fantastic tackle by Stolte, but the ball is through, and this will be it. Lodigiani Calcio move into first position, and the goal difference could prove vital. 3-1 for Lodigiani Calcio. It's the same result as in their first encounter, and that will be that. A fantastic display from the visitors. 10 men for most of the match. They fight it out and they win it in the end with 3-1. Commiserations to HFC Falke for this as we take a look again. It's the easiest goal he'll score in his life as he runs through clean on goal. Nobody to stop him, and there we have it. 3-1 Lodigiani Calcio. They move into first, but are not confirmed first yet, as we do still have one match to play in Prague on the 2nd of June. Tune in for that one. Make sure to mark your calendars because this group is not over. Lodigiani Calcio will be sitting at home. They will be nervous, and they will be HFC Falke fans because the Prague Raptors need to beat HFC Falke to move back into first position. If they do not, then Lodigiani will take this group. But they have no more say in it. They've played their games. They've done what they can. They now sit at the top with 12. Prague on 9. HFC Falke on 6. Can still move into second. They can still get second. And amazingly enough, they can also still drop to 4th. Cuenca Mr. Listes. They've done. They've already played their last game 2 weeks ago. They're sitting in 4th, but goal difference could still move HFC Falke into 4th if they do lose to the Prague Raptors. So everything in this group can still switch up, but HFC Falke will not be making it out first. That position is now owned by Lodigiani Calcio, but will they keep it? Well, I can't tell the future, so you'll just have to see it for yourself. 2nd of June, Prague Raptors against HFC Falke. Make sure to tune in for that one as I now slowly but surely let the pictures speak for themselves as the fans celebrate their team. I hope you enjoyed this coverage of the Fenix Trophy. I hope you will tune in on 2nd of June and of course for the final round on the 10th and 11th of June in Rimini. Perhaps swing by yourselves, make a nice holiday vacation in Rimini in Italy. I heard the weather's nice there this time of year, and come and see all of us as we gather every single team that has played in this tournament in Rimini for one big celebration of football as we make friends and not millionaires. My name is Ryan Dykes. I thank you for tuning in tonight, and I hope to see you again. Let the Phoenix fly. Good night.
Dabei sind. Viel Spaß in Rimini. Dank, Jungs, für Ihr